I got some catching up to do. I know I do. I got some catching up to do. I know I do. I believe I am enlarged now, right? Let me see what's going on, y'all. How you doing, Mike Smith? I'm a little bit too large. Let me see if I can raise myself up a little bit. Let me see if I even got some sound over here. Raise myself up a little bit. Yeah, I got a little bit of sound. I believe I am enlarged. How's it going? Catching up? Yeah, I know. About a day before the 8.8 live earthquake, I was live. When the 8.8 happened, I was about to go live and I was going to show everybody little tsunamis and all this. I was waiting on the big one that never really happened, and then I was going to go live. But anyway, the Watchman, 5x5, you been here the whole time waiting on me, or did you move about? Did you channel hop, or what's going on with you? How's everybody doing? I got some, yeah. I was like, man, there's something going on, y'all. Information is vital, and I try to put it out there. Well, thank you very much, Mike Smith. I appreciate it. Yeah. Was moving a little bit, but I was waiting. So you was channel hopping. Hello, Miss Blanche. I'm not going to be live that long today, maybe a little while. Yeah, I know this is vertical. I'm still experimenting with this StreamYard. I know all about the 8.8 magnitude earthquake off the peninsula of Russia. I was watching it, keeping up with it. I almost went live. I looked around. I was like, man, there's like hundreds and hundreds of channels live. Who am I? Just a small channel to go out here. I was like, well, anybody wants to know information, it's right here all over YouTube. So that's what held me back from going live. And I wish I would have. But now there's a volcano. The earth is cracking, y'all. Hello, Court Bug. How you doing? I look kind of different, don't it? The earth is cracking. Y'all know about that, right? There's a crack in the earth. Hello, Rebecca Lynn. Blessings to you. Max Maximus, I put a link out there if you wanted to come up, brother. Hello, Andrea. How's everybody doing on this, what is it, Monday? I'm like, man, it feels like fall here in South Carolina. Let me see if I can change a little bit on this vertical. I don't know what's going on, but I'd give anything a try. Miss Blanche, hello. Joseph Fields, hello. The earth is longing for the sons and daughters of God. How are you doing, Joseph Fields? Good to see you. Hot in South Florida. In South Carolina here, it's kind of like fall, y'all. It's like 76 degrees. Yesterday it rained again. We keep having rain like every other day. Yeah, we sure do, y'all. I got a lot of catching up to do. I put out 2 recent videos. One of them got 7,000 views, and one of them is over 5,000 views. With the help of Mike Smith and a lot of people here on YouTube, that first one, I know it wouldn't have got that many views. I appreciate y'all's help. Thank y'all for sharing that video. I got a lot of catching up to do, y'all. Only 13 in the chat, but it's all good because I wasn't going to be here forever. Hello, Daryl Calhoun. How you doing? Yeah, your wife. It's supposed to rain and cool off a bit soon. It and Joy supposed to have. I remember a procedure done on the 13th. Y'all keep Joy Calhoun in prayer. I believe now. I don't write everything down, but memory serves me. I believe the 13th. Please keep her in prayer, y'all. Joy Calhoun. Yes. Are you here in the chat, Miss Joy? Let me look. Super Dave don't forget it, anybody, y'all. And if you're using cayenne pepper a couple times a week, it's helping you. Remember that, y'all. It's helping. Joy next Saturday, August 13th. Yeah, thank you. Prayers up for Joy, which I'll be live streaming and reminding everybody during that time. Yeah. I've had things on my mind. I've had things to do. I apologize. I've not been live in how long? It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been like, I don't know. Let me look. How many people's in the chat, y'all? 6 minutes live streaming. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. I was like, man, people are saying stuff. Do y'all know it's Obama's birthday, right? Alexa, is today Obama's birthday? I'm just waiting to see if she'll answer me, but I guess she won't. Alexa, is today Barack Obama's birthday?
Barack Obama's birthday is today.
Yes, today is Barack Obama's birthday, y'all. August 4th. There's a lot of numbers you got to figure out. Like, all right, let's think about this earthquake, 8.8. Didn't Trump give Russia an ultimatum and sent out two submarines? Like, I don't know what the ultimatum really is, but before or on 8.8, there has to be an agreement or else. I don't know, y'all. Like these numbers, here we are. But yeah, and they even look, there's so many things to talk about. I'm trying to catch up, y'all. It's in the title, Catching Up. So many things. I mean, every day is something new, for real. Every day. Let me go back over here. Yeah, it's Barack Obama's birthday, y'all. Like Super Dave, what does that have to do with anything? Numbers. These numbers is driving me crazy. And I don't know a lot about these numbers. Yeah, there's a crack in the earth, y'all. Let me read the chat a little bit. Obama turns 3 today. I hope y'all can see me pretty good. Preppers are very helpful. Andrea, yes. Natural remedy for a lot of problems. Cayenne pepper. I'm going to talk about that too every now and then. I'm going to put it out there because it's helping people. I've had people to put in my comments about it. Super Dave, I've been using it. And people even saying, this guy I was watching on TikTok, he has a heart problem. He's got himself off of medication from growing his own cayenne pepper. Just saying, y'all. I wanted to remind y'all, don't forget. Because, it's like, people, I get it. People like, run themselves down. They party. They do this. They do a lot of stuff. We're in a day and age you want to take care of yourself and become healthy again, Let the old ways go and bring in the new, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'll be live just a little while longer. Who's in the chat, y'all? 7? I'm just trying to catch up, y'all. I'm using the cayenne pepper. Well, thank you, Mike Smith. Hello, Curious Georgia. Good to see you again. Are you backstage, Max? Do you have any revelations like with these numbers and these things? I'm fixing to let you on, brother. Thank you for coming up on the backstage. We have Max backstage, y'all. He's my go-to man. Yeah, and I don't want to confuse YouTube with TikTok. I mean, don't get me wrong, but TikTok is going down, I believe now in September. And they say they're going to come back with a new app, only American style. Call it Meta. In case you don't know this, I'm trying to relate the information. And it will not be in contact with the world like it is now. This is something I spoke about like a year ago. You know, they don't want everybody in the world knowing what's going on, like in China or anywhere else in the world, you know. Just letting y'all know. You can look it up yourself. Google it if you want to find out the truth. And yes, they're going to come out with a new app for the TikTok. I got a lot of catching up to do, y'all. I don't know what the screen's going to look like when I let you on, Max, but let's do it. Let's let you on a few minutes, a little while. Let's see what's going on. Let us know what's happening in your neck of the woods. Top 8 night sky events are coming up. We have an extraterrestrial. What is it? Is it aliens? Or is it a meteorite or something coming in from behind the sun? Is it Planet X? Something we've been talking about here for years now. How you doing, Max? I can't hear you, brother. You got the volume, you got it muted?
Can you hear me now?
Now I hear you.
Okay.
I can't hear you in and out.
All right. Let me figure out which one's which. Yeah.
How are you doing?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I haven't spoke a lot. I'm doing well. Doing real.
It's good to see you again. Hello, Thigman and Laura K. Laura K says I can hear you. Go ahead, Max.
How's everybody doing?
Doing good, sir.
Everybody's well. You're talking about the.
He froze up, y'all.
Somewhere. Darn. Shucks. Okay. Not sure. That's all right. I'm gonna just switch. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to look at the thing in. Hello? Hello, hello. How about now? Now. There we go.
That's good.
Here we go. Now, can you hear me well now?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. Okay. Planet X, Nibiru. Y'all, I'm telling you. You remember 2017 when we had that alignment that matched the Revelation 12 sign in the sky?
I do.
Okay. I witnessed and documented, and that's why they took all my channels down. The Nibiru system move into our system, or however it works. Okay. And my observations have come to these conclusions. It's not, okay, first of all, a magnet, if you got to understand, if a magnet is no longer within its attraction to another magnet, it loses its attraction. So you can't have a oval, long orbit because it would lose its attraction to our solar system and go be attracted to another solar system. So that's baloney. So the black star is always here. David Bowie showed it to us with his last album before he went to David Bowie Island, wherever that is. I think it's in the middle of the Indian Ocean, but that's just me. No stuff. The black star, okay, everything comes in threes, right? So why would we just have a moon and a sun? We have a moon, a sun, and a black star. And the black star has come into prominence. And I found a solar cycle that is 9 years. And that's why we have Agenda 21. A lot of people call it 201, but that's not a zero. That's the globe. And in gematria, you drop the zero. So that's event 21 and event 2030. Those are 9-year cycles. And when we look at who controls the world, it is the Phoenicians, the Venetians, Paleo-Hebrew kind of worked its way into that. It's where we get the English language, the telephone, phonetics, Phoenicians, and they go by the lunar calendar. And on top of that, we have what's it called? The Platinum Jubilee. It's the 70th 100-year reset set forth by King Hammurabi of the Anunnaki 7,000 years ago. Well, it fits exactly into that 360. All right, you got 9, 18, 36, 360, 3,600-year cycles with 20-year adjustments, which we're going through. And it's here. And like these king tides, okay? Think about it, a king tide. Well, there's only one wandering star we call a king, and that's Jupiter. So is Jupiter moving close enough to cause a king tide? Well, yeah, it's not the moon doing it. It's Jupiter. When we see these huge drawbacks, and then the water comes back gently, and it stays gone for 2 days. There's boats on the mud. Wow, we were seeing a lot of that for about 7 years, y'all. And it was, okay, my theory is, it's, for instance, they call one Hercolubus. It's striped, just like Jupiter. Hercules. Herculubus, the king, whatever. What do we see in war? Talk about war. Well, is that not Mars? What's the big red planet that they call Nibiru? That's supposed to come back. And how does a fire planet withstand light? So no, Nibiru would be the blue planet, the blue Kachina. The red Kachina is Mars. Hercolubus would be Jupiter. Just fold them into it. And they're always here. And they become very active when the black star becomes dominant in the sky and more magnetic. And it's all based on magnetic, all of it. Frequency, vibration, and magnetics, all of it. So if we have a big eruption somewhere, well, I would imagine that one of the wandering stars has wandered into our system and has gotten a hold and is locking in and cooking. That would be a cooking mechanism. And that would help rot the Titans. There's another story. Might want to go mud fossils for that. But Venus.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all coming in. Buckeye Jim, how you doing?
I'll shut up now. Come here,
it's Ben. All good.
Come here, Ben.
Let me read this a second, give everybody a little bit more information on it, Max.
Come here, Ben. Come here, boy. Go ahead.
On July the 1st, NASA discovered this interstellar object. Let me see. Observations from the discovery have been gathered from the archives of 3 different Atlas telescopes around the world. Observations, since the object was first reported, the comet poses no threat to Earth and will remain at a distance of at least 1.6 astronomical units, about 150 million miles. What is this? Is this like a warning to us? Maybe this is something different what I'm looking at than what is coming in from behind the sun. The comet poses no threat and will remain at a distance I just said that. The interstellar comet, they're saying it's a comet, but people are observing this and saying there is no tail. Are you still there, Max?
Yeah, I'm here. I just had it muted.
People's trying, like I say, people's trying to observe this and saying there is no tail. A comet normally has a tail, and if it approaches, that's something else. If it approaches from behind the sun or gets near the sun, then it maybe has a tail. But then again, this thing's like how big? Like big as Long Island, New York, or something. Yeah. Do you believe in something like that, Max? Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear
me? Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. No, I don't. Are there comets that come by? Sure. Yeah. Are they foreboding? Yeah, every time. People that know about this stuff, that are generationally informed, their families have held these secrets for hundreds, if not thousands of years. They use that as a fear tactic. I mean, it's not going to. Is there going to be more earthquakes? Yeah. The Black Star is rocking and rolling. Did I just go through 7 years of tribulation? Yeah. How many other people? A lot. Wow. A lot of people are in trouble right now. You think about all the old people that are homeless. It's quiet, man. I mean, you're not hearing about them. What do you think? They're out on the street with a picket sign? No, they're hiding in their car. If they have a car. Poor people. Yeah. We're going through some really turbulent times. Don't believe a damn thing the government tells you. You'd be a fool to do something. If it's free, it's probably poison. Yep. I don't know what else to say. Get some chickens. I know me and Dave, we keep chickens, do we not, Dave?
Yes, sir. I got some chickens in the yard.
Yes, sir.
In my pen. Yep. I think people know that when I do little videos about earthquakes and I walk outside and the rooster is crowing.
Yeah, I got to get me a rooster. I don't have a rooster. All I have is hens. Well, I probably have a drake. Come here, Ben. Come here, buddy. Ben has got to where he can stay off lead now. Come on.
You was telling me about your running water situation there. You got a spring and all that.
Oh yeah. Right now I got too much water. The river's up. Kind of got me nervous. It took me about an hour to pull this trailer up out of the flood zone.
Yes, sir. How's your brother doing?
He was smiling, comfortable, and happy this morning.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're helping your brother, Max.
That's huge, man. That is huge. He was a miserable boy there for a while.
It's all good, Thigman. I appreciate it. Hello, John Boy. Mike, sometimes not today.
All right, get back to that Nibiru, y'all. Okay. My beliefs does not come from somewhere else. It's always here with us. And it is the Black Star. And it is well known throughout all the Indian, whatever you want to call them, Native American cultures. Everybody talks about the third star, the Black Star. Is it evil? Does it bring evil? No, it brings magnificent skies, does it not? Are they hiding a lot of it? Sure. All right. Now think about it this way. We know for a fact that they can put a simulated sun in the sky. That's what that white thing is. If you don't believe me, go look at my videos and you'll see that light casting shadows upwards and away from my perspective onto a medium above. I call the firmament. Call it whatever you want. The glass ceiling, whatever. There's a firmament up there. And beyond that is I think it's salt water. Viscous salt water. Thick.
That kind of confuses me, Max. The sun, you can notice chemtrails are lower than the sun, and the chemtrails are still casting a shadow up in the sky.
Well, that would be a artificial sun simulator. I mean, I noticed it in 2013 when it hit my shoulder one day. I looked at my son and I said, "The hell is that? That don't feel right. What in the world?" I look up, damn sun was white. Son, that's what in the world is that? I'll never forget that day. I started noticing it then. And then I started noticing all those little triangular clouds that look like cumulus clouds, but they're not. They're in formation. I went, wow, one of those. One of those uncloaked itself. You want to go to hashtag TREBSPOTTING, Treb, TREB, spotting, Treb spotting. They'll want to guide you to train spotting, but look for the hyperlink down low. It'll be a little blue hyperlink. And go look at those videos. It's undeniable what they're doing. That's the
Right.
blue. I was thinking, okay, my point was, could they have faked all that? The fake alignment in the sky, the 7 years of tribulation, could they have faked that? Absolutely. They could put a fake sun in the sky. They could put a fake star in the sky. They could put a fake constellation in the sky. The eclipse was blocked. That was all fake. That was hologram. My neighbor went, "Oh my God, that's fake." I'm like, "Yeah, man, I've been telling you." He looked at me like, "Oh my God, the crazy conspiracy guy's right." I mean, it was obvious. They hid. My theory is what eclipsed our sun August 21st, I think, 2017, when it went the wrong way across. Yeah, the shadow went the wrong way, and they said it shrank, which is impossible, and all that crap. Anyway, yeah, they hit. It was the blue Kachina. I watched it arrive, and then on the third day, it would have eclipsed our sun, and it did. And I think that's what they hid from us with that. I really do.
You think so?
Well, I mean, I witnessed it all in the sky. I was literally watching my sunset, and then watching the sunset at the east coast of Mexico on Mexican live streams, and then on the west coast. And I was getting so many people from Facebook to follow me over there and load the chat up that they were shutting those channels down. They were shutting those live streams down. And I mean, that's commerce. They're trying to get people to come there for their sunsets and, along the beaches of Mexico. And they were shut down. I got so many cameras shut down, it's ridiculous. I watched
John Boy in the chat, he says, "This is something I've been pondering about lately." He says, "This reality is fake. This is not where we originated." There seems to be a shift or something going on, like we're in a duplicate reality or something, like Richie says, that time has been like shifted or moved away from the original time,
Well, you think about it, 2011, or I'm sorry, 01, the 9/11. That was a time shift for me. I mean, my whole world changed. So you have to understand that a lot of this is individual, how people perceive as they go through life. We're each in our own little head, right? Oh, it's all fake. It's in your head. Well, no, I can feel that cold, wet ground if I take my shoes off. I'm not an idiot. It's real to me in this realm. Real as hell. I stub my toe. I know it. Right? I get a big electric bill.
Right.
Feel it. So I don't believe that crap. Are they trying?
You think we're in the same reality? I mean, like these.
Yeah. Do I think they've been able to bend time? Oh, yeah. I mean, look at these people.
You think we're in the same reality as like 50 years ago?
We're literally seeing people literally glitch in the parking lot. Stop.
Right.
We're seeing people's
these entities.
What
these
in the world?
entities like in the sky, there's entities, they calling them UFOs and things. I mean, something could be coming into our reality from a different, timeline.
I think they're coming in from over the ice wall. I don't think they come in from up top. I think they come in from underneath and over the Rockefeller ice cliff, from outer worlds, extra land, extraterrestrial. That just seems extra land. Alien, that just means different. Doesn't mean anything about space. Yeah, I don't think we're going in and out of space myself. I really don't. I think it's salt water. I think it's viscous salt water. But I take the Bible, a lot of stuff in the Bible, as serious as can be, especially about our world.
Well, of course, the Bible is true. Hello,
That's right.
Lisa C. How you doing?
So if
Latoya.
water's above and water's below, and it's held up magnetic, yeah, I'm good with that. Looks like it to me. Sure does.
I'm checking. There are no two realities. They're exactly the same due to the individuality of perception.
That's right.
Laura K. Yeah. Who is Harold? Buckeye Jim, Catfish saw Geomatic Blue Kachina come in 2015. Harold Fielding, hello. How much Lego can you fit up your crack? Come on now. Let's time you out because, we don't put that in our chat.
Okay. I was sitting on my. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Even try that.
Y'all quit playing around in the chat.
What was you gonna say, Max?
No stuff. I'm sitting on my couch. 2 weeks after. Let's see. It was August 21st, 2017. 2 weeks later, approximately, I'm sitting on my couch. I don't know why I get up. I get in my truck and I drive up my road. And I'm out in the country. In my big house where I raised the babies. The whole place turned blue, y'all. And I'm like, whoa. And I looked to my left and the sun was setting across a burnt out soybean field where they just sprayed it a couple of days with that glyphosate. So it was a dead field that tilted away from me for a long way. So I had a beautiful sunset view. And there it was, the Blue Kachina. No kidding, y'all. It was the size of it's bigger than a nickel, about a nickel to a quarter. If the sun was a quarter, it was about a nickel sitting at 1 o'clock. Blue Kachina, plain as day. Blew my mind. Wow. I had been watching everything else go on in the sun. It was crazy. When I was shown those trips, when I was shown those electromagnetic positive ion machines in the sky, when I was shown that I was a TR-3B parked right over top of me in Amanda one night, right here at the river, I was like, are you seeing that? She's like, yeah, I'm going home. It's a trip, y'all. The stuff I was shown. And they took all those channels down. I finally got them to admit that my files are not deleted. They are sequestered. I'll share the email with you if I can find it. No stuff. I kept telling them, you don't delete anything. I want my files back. You don't delete. And they finally said they are sequestered. There you go. National, whatever, I would imagine. That's why they sequester everything else, isn't it?
Like I've been saying, there's a storm coming. Latoya, this is Max Maximus. Yes, I'm doing good. Thank you for coming in. The name, let me check. Somebody just come in. Pooja Sharma Official. Thank you for the like. Like a time shift and all this, there's a storm coming. Trump told us, space and time, they can manipulate it, and like with this central casting and these people, these aren't really people. I've been looking at this stuff, y'all. You know who controls the world, right? Who is the God of this world? You know, thinking outside the box a lot and everything, y'all. The
Hey, John
devil,
P.
Satan. You know that, right? What you could say, Max?
I was just saying hey to John P.
Hello, John P.
How's that baby?
And
He's got a girl.
yeah, how's that baby, John P? Good to see you, man. Thank you. Max is on here. Yeah, thank you for. Yeah, you can put all the emojis you want. And I'm not trying to put, you know, fear porn or anything like that. Y'all, it's kind of like with this reality that we live in and time is shifting. These earthquakes, they can shift, you know, the earth supposedly, you know, make it waddle and all these things, you know. Some of this could change our time and shift, you know, things that are happening in the world on a different level than what we're used to, you know. Let me get back to where Satan is running the world. You know, he's the God of this world.
He's a prince.
It's a big deception, you know. That would match into the reality that, you know, the time shift, and because it would move us away from the reality of what we're really used to into a deception period. You know, there is a great divide. I mean, the Bible speaks about a lot of this stuff, y'all. The storm, you know, that is coming. Would there be a great divide? You know, are you getting where I'm going, Max? I know I kind of get off, but you know, I'm like, man, things are really shifting.
Okay. Whenever this discussion comes up, I look at it this way. I read that Jesus is the Son of God incarnated here. He is God here, right? Okay. So when he was here, God was here and incarnated in Jesus. And the devil took him, Jesus, God, up to a hill and said, bow to me and I'll give all this to you. And God didn't turn around and look at him and say, Jesus, what are you talking about, dude? It's all mine already. No, he said, no, I won't bow to you, which tells me that this is his principality, Lucifer's principality. He goes by a lot of names, y'all. You know, a lot. And it's an essence brought through into how do you time travel? Well, every time I think about my Grandpa Perrin, my mama's daddy, he was a Frenchman. He's time traveling. See, I'm bringing him back to life in my thoughts and my go-abouts with my grandpa. Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. And that's how I think it works. It's through the essence. Like essence of everyone that ever survived long enough to raise a child to do it again. That's who I am. Every single couple that coupled and was successful in raising a child to be able to have another child, I am those people, period. That's who I am. And I think that's why I like it the way I like it so much. Because my people were pretty rugged. I don't know. I like it up here in the hills. Rough way to go. See what I mean? So is
Yes,
it
sir.
right? Is it fake? Well, they're trying to make it fake. There's so much AI crap out there. There ain't a thing fake about that flower you grew, y'all. There ain't nothing fake about that tomato that you just got off that vine and sliced nice and warm out of the sun and put some Duke's mayonnaise on some bunny bread, had you made a sandwich. Ain't a damn thing fake about that. That watermelon and them ribs you had down the road with your neighbor, there ain't nothing fake about that. That love
Hello,
you make
Ken
your wife,
Raz. How you
that
doing?
child.
Rebecca Lynn, everybody, Wally's World.
Wally's
Anyone
World.
I've missed? Yeah, thank you, Ken Raz, coming in and hitting that thumbs up. Uh, Alvar Billy, hello. Thank y'all for the new subscribers. Anyone sharing me out, I really appreciate it. My guest is Max Maximus. He has his own channel.
There you
Do
go.
you know how to put your link to a channel in there, Max? Or I don't know. I mean, it's up to you.
There's
But
3
I talk
channels.
about this time shift. I don't really know where I'm going with all this yet. And
John
I
Boy knows
told
how to
that in
put
my
the link.
last live.
John Boy can put my link in, I bet.
Do what?
Hell, anybody can. Look,
Um,
everybody's got a wrench. Everybody can put my channel in. Everybody can find me. Here, I'll
you know,
over here. Hey, here's my channel right here.
being able to recognize that, you know, there's a great divide coming, say like the great tribulation and all these things. I mean, whether if you believe in, you know, this rapture and things, people are expecting a lot. I mean, I don't know. Is Jesus coming when you expect him? It says like a thief in the night, y'all. I mean, and people's over there on TikTok in certain areas. I know this is TikTok, YouTube, trying to predict September 23rd. No man knoweth the day and the hour.
Wow, that 923, that was everywhere for a long time, wasn't it?
Yes, it is about 2025, the same way now.
But something happened
Um,
at 923. What was that?
I'm not going to reveal everything. I mean, the movies and everything that told us in the past, even
Yeah,
songs.
we've
There's a
already,
last thing.
yeah. I thought we experienced a 923. Wow, I've seen so much stuff.
I'm not even sure. I remember it being implicated as like Russia would attack us, and at that time, and we would have a tsunami on the east coast of America.
It's
A
the
lot of people.
Yeah, we need to get in touch with Daniel Alexander Cannon. He did a ton of study on that. Well, there's some kind of geological feature right off the coast that would send that tsunami right up through the Hudson Bay, which would, good
That's
God.
right. Yeah, I remember all that.
Yeah. He's got a ton of stuff on that at what is it, Supernatural Channel or yeah.
Hello, Ellie. Good to see you. I watched you the other day. Good to see you, ma'am. You had a
Yeah.
guest on too, I believe.
Hey, Miss Ellie, how you doing, dog? How them boys doing? How's that big old dog of yours doing? You doing okay?
Hello, Carlos. See you, brother. I saw you on John P's channel the other day. Going to tend to my family and wish prayers for all. Well, thank you, Ellie. Remember
Absolutely.
Joy Calhoun in prayer if we don't see or hear from you anymore. The 13th of this month, she's having a procedure. So keep her in your prayers, please. I just feel like Max. I mean, look, I get it. Prophecies of today and all that. I mean, I believe prophets from the old times, you know, from the Bible days were real and true. But I do believe God can show each and every one of us, you know, a different experience at a different level, different faith levels, you know. Everybody has a certain measure of faith. And I believe the Lord is showing each and every one of us about the future, you know, about getting ready. Because in his great design, things are happening, you know, on the earth. And it's like we can see, you know, we're getting to the end times. Do you agree, Max?
Yes, Dave. You know, and I know that I've been through a lot of shit here. I'm sorry, my language. I've been through a lot, and just to give you, whether you want any advice or not, ignore me if you don't. Start enjoying the. Okay, first of all, start listening to that small voice inside. If you got to turn your machines off, whatever you got to do, you got to go sit in your car by yourself for a little while. turn everything off. You need to listen to that little voice inside and start paying attention to that, because that's the real. That up here, that's being manipulated continuously and can be. It's just a big double lobe antenna. It's cholesterol, it's just electrified cholesterol. Here, that's where your center is. When you start listening there, I'm telling you, I would not have survived the past 3 years if I had to listen to my inner voice and let it guide me. And that's, look for your joy, not your happiness. Your happiness can be taken away any minute. But what brings you joy? Go towards that and do whatever you can to make sure you got at least a week's worth of grub on hand and maybe one of them drinking straws in case you need some water, and do the best you can to quiet the noise.
Yeah, you definitely got to be, if you want to hear and see and hear the whisper of the Lord. Anytime he's trying to tell you something, you have to be alone. You have to be in the quiet without interruptions and all this stuff. I've spent a lot of time alone trying to listen to the Lord. I mean, I don't understand everything he's telling me, but I know we're approaching a time, like even under this president and all these things that's happening around the world, there are floods everywhere. China, you name it, all in America, different places, all around the world, things are happening. And, the Bible tells us to look for these signs and wonders, not only in the stars and the skies and the sun, but all over the earth. I mean, changes are happening dramatically. And I hear a lot of people like, when is the flood? This is normal, this is normal. I don't know, but I don't believe it to be quite as normal as it has been recently. So the signs and wonders are everywhere. Do you have any last words, Max? Because I didn't want to stay on long, and I appreciate everybody that came in today.
Willie Nelson, hero of mine, he said something just blew my mind. Don't concern yourself with the things you have no control over. And there are things you have no control over. Get a grip. You can't change everybody. You can't change everything. There, you have your limits. Control what you, and keep the negative thoughts away. Don't let them come in. Take care of your immediate loved ones, your circle. Bring joy into that circle, and what you can't control, we can't control the price of electricity. It's going to go up, y'all. The price of food, it's going to continue to go up. The quality is going to continue to go down unless you buy local. Just know that. So watch your P's and Q's, stock up, stay ready for your neighbor coming to you needing a little sugar. Give him a hug, give him a cup of sugar, right?
You're right, Max. Yeah.
What else can we do?
Right. We can't focus on the bigger things that we have no control over. I get it.
Well, he pointed out that what that does is poison your body. Those
does.
thoughts, those worries that you have no control over, they're just poisoning your body. Stop doing that.
Right. Well, it's not that I am. I'm saying the signs and the wonders of everything around us.
No, please. I'm not referring to any one person. I'm referring to his lifestyle. What does he do? Well, if I know Willie, he probably gets up and smokes a joint while with his coffee.
I think a lot of us here, we recognize what's going on in the world and the changes that are happening. A lot of people that don't notice this is, we call them not awake. I mean, if you're just walking through the world and you don't realize anything, there's going to be a lot of people caught off guard, like they enjoying the ways of the world instead of looking, for what we see is coming. It's been told for how many thousands of years now that the good Lord is coming back. Jesus will be coming, I can't say soon. I don't know. I can't predict anything, Max. But people's been saying that now for a long time. And I do. We're in the end times, y'all. So Max, he just left the live stream. I get it, y'all. I'm not sitting here worried about it. I'm just saying prepare ourselves, because when you stand, you're going to stand alone. But I was just trying to catch up a little bit today, y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm a little bit too large. I was trying to adjust a little bit. Let me see if I can change a little bit of that before I leave and read the chat a little bit. Max battery died. Hello, Chris Cola. I just keep looking up. That's what we do. Just keep looking up. I can't change anything about the world. Denise Boyd Martinez. Hello, long time no see. Thank you. Please hit that thumbs up, y'all. Hey, Max. Hope you're doing well. Evil Evi. Hello. Excellent stream. Thank you. What a name. Evil. Is it Evil Evi? Let's look at your channel. 419 subscribers. Young lady, thank you very much for coming in. Let me go ahead and subscribe. You got a lot of one videos or something created playlist. I don't think you have any videos. It's all good. I'll still subscribe for when you put one up. But yeah, I know people's like, with Super Dave, I don't try to predict. I don't want to. There's nothing I can predict. I don't know. Nobody knows. I could be wiped out with a flood or an earthquake or anything. The earth is waking up, and I'm not just saying this. I mean, like this, a 600-year volcano going off on the same place right there where the 8.8 magnitude earthquake was. The place is waking up. There's a crack in the earth, y'all. Hoax. Yeah. Hello, Hoax. I wish in a way I could talk about everything I wanted to talk about today. And I was trying to adjust this as I'm live. Let's see if I can get a little bit different out of it. Layout. Yeah. Max, God bless you. John P. Hoax. Thank you for still being members, y'all. John P. and Hoax. And Max, I don't know how you become one, but I thank you. A member to my channel. Thank you. YouTube has permanently on this account removed by my ability to do their searches on this, which I got a lot of laid out stuff I could easily talk about. There's a hurricane starting to brew up off the coast of Alaska, I believe. Radioactive wasp found in South Carolina. I mean, I'm like, do they even have any changes? If you got stung by one, let's say, would it even matter? I don't even know. It's just an article. There's a lot of stuff that's happened, y'all. I'm trying to catch up and, talk about it a little bit. But at the same time, I'm more focused on this reality. If things are shifting, we're talking about, which I've talked about in this reality. Like John Boy said, is this the same reality that we grew up in? Has something changed somewhere, Was there a machine called CERN that changed our reality? Y'all know that CERN is built over the pit of hell, right? Just saying, y'all, trying to remind you of stuff like that. I don't know if a magnetic machine or a particle collider, whatever, is changing. I don't know, but they just started that thing up recently again. And these dates and these times and 8/8. I don't even think nothing about Obama's birthday today. I mean, really, this thing that Trump is talking about, nuclear, whatever, submarines, they're sent over there near Russia. There's a lot of happening, y'all. Don't worry. Be happy and get ready, because if a major shift, a major depopulation, whatever, if it occurs, be ready. I have no clue. If I knew, I could sit there and probably make $1 million off of it. All I'm trying to do is observe the signs that are shown to me. Like, the good Lord put something in your heart, and it'd be like, think about it. Which I see the ending result, that we have to be ready. And I'm not trying to force anything on nobody, y'all. You have your own choice in this life to make. But I still believe there's a great divide in a storm that's approaching us now, a bigger storm than we even realize. We look for the things that we're told to look for, but there are other things that we're not told. See, we have to realize there are things that we are not told. Laura K, thank you. Thank you for everything you've done for me and my channel. Max Maximus, build over the temple to Apollo. Yeah, I know. Apollo, Trump, and all this. I know. I could figure these numbers and these things, and I know there's people saying, I know about the Apollo and that we're moving into that time, I don't even know, y'all, but I'm going to end the live stream. There could be a period of time, people talk about this little Satan time and all that, there could be a worse time than we even realize. And we've been told about depopulation. I mean, it's coming. And I kind of know that deep down in my heart. Depopulation is going to hit us worse than anybody even realize. And the numbers are showing that we're at a rate now that we are not birthing enough children fast enough to keep up with the population, that we are a shrinking population. And there's a doctor out there saying, there's other people saying, depopulation has happened in China. I mean, I'm not ready to go physically, but spiritually, I want to get ready to go, y'all. I don't want to be afraid, not one bit. I have children, I have grandchildren, we all have children and grandchildren that we wanted to be able to live, to dream, to live the normal life, be able to live out, I'm sure a lot of people don't even understand what I'm trying to say. It's kind of like this, when a singer writes a song, write their own song, the artist, they make a painting. It's kind of like they're the only ones that know exactly, the spirituality, the meaning of it all, like Da Vinci Code, the pictures, the painting of the Mona Lisa and all these things. the person that's thinking you can't really put it out there the way that you kind of mean it to be, you know? And I don't try to put out warnings or anything. I'm just knowing that there's a storm coming still. And is everybody prepared for it?